11. Presentment for acceptance. Section 143. When presentment for acceptance must be made. Presentment for acceptance must be made a. Where the bill is payable after sight, or in any other case where presentment for acceptance is necessary in order to fix the maturity of the instrument. Or b. Where the bill expressly stipulates that it shall be presented for acceptance. Or c. Where the bill is drawn payable elsewhere than at the residence or place of business of the drawee. In no other case is presentment for acceptance necessary in order to render any party to the bill liable. Section 144. When failure to present releases drawer and endorser. Except as herein otherwise provided, the holder of a bill which is required by the next preceding section to be presented for acceptance must either present it for acceptance or negotiate it within a reasonable time. If he fails to do so, the drawer and all endorsers are discharged. Section 145. Presentment. How made. Presentment for acceptance must be made or on behalf of the holder at a reasonable hour on a business day and before the bill is overdue, to the drawee or some person authorized to accept or refuse acceptance on his behalf. And a. Where a bill is addressed to two or more drawees who are not partners, presentment must be made to them all unless one has authority to accept or refuse acceptance for all, in which case presentment may be made to him only. B. Where the drawee is dead, presentment may be made to his personal representative. C. Where the drawee has been adjudged a bankrupt or an insolvent or has made an assignment for the benefit of creditors, presentment may be made to him or to his trustee or assignee. Section 146. On what days presentment may be made. A bill may be presented for acceptance on any day on which negotiable instruments may be presented for payment under the provisions of Section 72 and 85 of this Act. When Saturday is not otherwise a holiday, presentment for acceptance may be made before 12 o'clock noon on that day. Section 147. Presentment where time is insufficient. Where the holder of a bill drawn payable elsewhere than at the place of business or the residence of the drawee has no time, with the exercise of reasonable diligence, to present the bill for acceptance before presenting it for payment on the day that it falls due, the delay caused by presenting the bill for acceptance before presenting it for payment is excused and does not discharge the drawers and endorsers. Section 148. Where presentment is excused. Presentment for acceptance is excused and the bill may be treated as dishonored by non-acceptance in either of the following cases. A. Where the drawee is dead or has absconded or is a fictitious person or a person not having capacity to contract by bill. B. Where, after the exercise of reasonable diligence, presentment cannot be made. C. Where, although presentment has been irregular, acceptance has been refused on some other ground. Section 149. When dishonored by non-acceptance. A bill is dishonored by non-acceptance A. When it is duly presented for acceptance and such an acceptance as is prescribed by this Act is refused or cannot be obtained. Or B. When presentment for acceptance is excused and the bill is not accepted. Section 150. Duty of holder where bill not accepted. Where a bill is duly presented for acceptance and is not accepted within the prescribed time, the person presenting it must treat the bill as dishonored by non-acceptance or he loses the right of recourse against the drawer and endorsers. Section 151. Rights of holder where bill not accepted. When a bill is dishonored by non-acceptance, an immediate right of recourse against the drawer and endorsers accrues to the holder, and no presentment for payment is necessary.